Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhansa. Homage to the exalted one, the worthy one, the supremely enlightened one. Three refuge, Tisarana. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Buddha for refuge. I go to the Dhamma for refuge. I go to the Sangha for refuge. Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. A second time, I go to the Buddha for refuge. A second time, I go to the Dhamma for refuge. A second time, I go to the Sangha for refuge. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. A third time, I go to the Buddha for refuge. A third time, I go to the Dhamma for refuge. A third time, I go to the Sangha for refuge. 5 precepts, Panchasila. Pānātipātā Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. I undertake that training to abstain from taking life. Adinādāna Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. I undertake that training to abstain from stealing. Kāmesu micchācārā Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. I undertake the training to abstain from sexual misconduct. Musāvādā Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. I undertake the training to abstain from false speech. Surameraya Majjapamādhatthāna Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. I undertake that training to abstain from intoxicating drinks and drugs causing heedlessness. Buddha Vandana, homage to the Buddha. Itipiso bhagavā arahaṃ sammā sambuddho viññācarana sampanno sugato lokavido anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati Sattha deva manussanam buddho bhagavati. Such indeed the exalted one, worthy, supremely enlightened, endowed with knowledge and conduct, well gone, knower of the world, incomparable trainer of persons to be tamed, the supreme teacher of deities and men, enlightened and exalted. Sakato bhagavata dhammo sandentiko akaliko ehi pansiko opanaiko pancantang veditambo vinyuhite. Dhamma is well expounded by the Blessed One, directly visible, immediately effective, inviting one to come and see, leading onwards and to be personally realized by the wise. Sangha Vandana, homage to the Buddha's noble disciples. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjopatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Sāmīci patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yadedañcantare purisa yugani atta purisa pungala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo anuntarang punyakentam lokan sate. The Buddha's noble disciples spend a spiritual life. They dedicate their entire life for the longevity of the dispensation of the Buddha. They develop concentration, virtue and wisdom. I follow their qualities. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear friends in Dhamma, now we are going to practice meditation. According to Buddhism, when we practice meditation, we develop our mindfulness. Mindfulness means the awareness of our body and mind. From morning to sleep, if we can be aware of our body and mind, and if we are able to reflect on impermanence of our body and mind, it means we are not controlled by outside persons and things. That is why Buddha says, the real protection of a person is that practicing mindfulness. In the morning, if we can collect some of our, activities doing mindfully, such as when we wash our face, when we eat something, when we wear our clothes, if we are able to do those things mindfully, it means we are not dependent on outside. We completely be aware of our body and mind at the present moment. Living in the present moment, we have no problems. Problems happened when we live in the past or future. We mostly live in the past experience. But we think that we are at the present moment because of our ignorance. When you look at me, when you are listening to me, you may think that you are listening to or you are seeing me at the present moment. Actually, that is not true. When you recognize me, when you recognize something what I am saying, then the first experience has ceased. When you understand something about me, at the moment you are in the past experience. If we know this reality, actually we can overcome suffering. When you remember something, when you remember someone, you are completely in the past experience. It means we are reading our mind at the moment. Buddha says, when some thoughts come to our mind, according to those thoughts, we are going to forms or materiality. And also when we look at some materials, persons, according to those forms or corporeality, we create some mental formations. We are going to here and there. That is why Buddha says, Namakaye Patiga Sampassang, Rupakaye Adivachana Sampassang. Namakaye Patiga Sampassang means when some thoughts come to our mind. For example, when I say you jasmine flowers, suddenly your mind goes to a jasmine flower. When you listen in some sound, according to that sound you go to some vehicle or something. According to our mental thoughts, mental formations, we are going to forms. According to forms, we are going to mental formations. This is the nature of our mind. If we are able to understand, when I see something, that form sees at the moment, and also we are able to think that when some mental formations come to my mind, it arises and ceases at the moment, then we don't combine something according to our mental formations. It says Buddhism as Yatta Namancha Rupancha Asesang Uparujjati Patigang Rupa Sanyancha Ettesa Chitate Jatam. If someone can understand this corporeality and mentality, or materiality and mentality, it means we understand corporeality arises and ceases, mentality also arises and ceases. At the moment we don't depend on outside, we completely depend on inside, which is wisdom. This is our final destination throughout practicing Bhavana in Buddhism, meditation. For that, first of all, little by little, we develop our mindfulness, the awareness of our body and mind. At the same time, being aware of our mind, we develop positive thoughts, keeping our attention in the present moment, keeping our attention in our body. Little by little, we develop positive thoughts, such as loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, equanimity. These are the positive thoughts we develop living in the present moment. When mind is concentrated with these positive thoughts, finally we reflect on impermanence or we develop wisdom. This is the Buddhist meditation path. For that, little by little, we are going to the deeper level. And finally, we have to do only one thing. What is that? Our entire life is the present thought. If we are able to succeed our present thought at the moment with mindfulness and mindful meditation, it means we are able to succeed our entire life. The reason is that our past experience has already ceased, our future hasn't come yet. We have only the present moment. Actually, we have only the present thought. That present thought is instant. It arises and ceases at the moment. If we can keep our attention in this present moment, the present thought, actually we can succeed our entire life. When mental formations come to our mind, if we are clever to recognize, these thoughts are impermanent. They arise and cease at the moment. It means we can overcome suffering. Our mind is not fixed anything or anyone outside. Completely we depend on inside wisdom. This is the Buddhist meditation path. For that, little by little, first we develop positive thoughts, then we develop the highest positive thought, which is Panya or wisdom in Buddhism. Panya is the highest important positive thought, which directly helps us to eradicate our ignorance completely. We have suffering because of ignorance. Ignorance means after our experiences ceased, still we are living in the past experience. When we think something which will be happening in the future, we live in the future experience because of our ignorance. If we are able to overcome ignorance by practicing wisdom, it means we are able to live in the present moment with the awareness of our body and mind. At the same time, we reflect on impermanence. Day by day, by practicing meditation, we can go forward. By our practicing, we can see the results. The results are not hereafter, next life, but in this immediate life, we can see the results. Buddha says, if someone can reduce 5 hindrances, pancha nivarana, kama chanda, sensual pleasure, vyapada, ill will, uddhaca kukucca, sloth and torpor, uddhaca kukucca, vicikicca, and thinamidda, restlessness, and vicikicca, skeptical doubt. By practicing Samatha meditation, we can overcome these 5 hindrances. If we can overcome these 5 hindrances at the moment our mind is in the Brahma realm. Brahmas who are in the Brahma realm, they are living, overcoming these 5 hindrances. We can experience Brahma lives if we are able to overcome these 5 hindrances practicing concentration meditation. And also when we practice wisdom or insight meditation, Vipassana, Bhavana, at the moment we are in the Arhantas experience. Arhantas who are enlightened, they always live in this experience reflecting on impermanence. Then they have no any suffering. Anyone or anything is unable to disturb their peace of mind. They always live in equanimity. They have a neutral mind. That is the highest purpose of Buddhist meditation techniques. And here, little by little, we are going to practice several meditation techniques in short. We start our meditation session with loving kindness or metta bhavana. Okay, please get ready for meditation. Please say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. I am sitting in a very pleasant, calm environment. Everything is prepared for my inner peace. I pay my gratitude to the people, those who have arranged these facilities for my inner peace. Now I am aware of my body posture from my legs to head. My legs, knees, hands, belly, shoulders, neck, and head. Now I feel breathing in and out. I keep my attention at the present moment around the nose, keeping my attention around the nose at the present moment. I am going to spread loving kindness to everyone, those who are in this world. May all beings at this temple be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this city, Pasadena, be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this county be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this state be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this country be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this continent be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this planet, the earth, be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in the solar system be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this galaxy, the Milky Way, be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this universe be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this entire world be well, happy and peaceful. I see the all over the world like my children, like my family. I am friendly with everyone in this universe. I spread loving kindness to everyone, those who are in this world. My mind is filled with loving kindness and compassion. I wish all of them in this world. I wish their success, their happiness, their progress. May all beings be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. I see the all over the world as my children, as my family. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. Now I am going to contemplate on the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. The Buddha developed his mind to the maximum level with compassion and wisdom. I contemplate on his noble qualities one by one. By contemplating on his noble qualities, I purify my mind. Keeping my mind at the present moment, I think about the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. Now I am in front of the Supreme Buddha. I see the Buddha's very beautiful figure. Seeing the Buddha's statue or his picture, I imagine, I contemplate on his noble qualities one by one. First, I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. Keeping my attention around the nose, I contemplate on the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. Itipiso Bhagava. Such indeed the exalted one. Araham, worthy. Samma Sambuddho, supremely enlightened. Vinyacharana Sampanno, endowed with knowledge and virtue. Sugato, well gone. Lokavidu, knower of the world. Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarati, incomparable trainer of persons to be tamed. Sattha Deva Manussanam, the supreme teacher of deities and men. Buddho, enlightened. Bhagava, exalted. Araham, Samma Sambuddho, Vinyacharana Sampanno, Sugato, Lokavidu, Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarati, Sattha Deva Manussanam, Buddho, Bhagava, Araham, worthy. Samma Sambuddho, supremely awakened, Vinyacharana Sampanno, endowed with knowledge and virtue, Sugato, virtue, Lokavidu, north world, Anuttaro Purisa Dhammasarati, incomparable trainer of persons to be tamed, Sattha Deva Manusanam, the supreme teacher of gods and men, Buddho, enlightened, Bhagava, exalted, Araham, Araham, Araham. My mind is filled with the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. Always I make a residence for the Supreme Buddha in my heart. Always I contemplate on the qualities of the Supreme Buddha. Whenever I contemplate on the qualities of the Supreme Buddha, I have no negative thoughts, no suffering, no defilements in my mind. I am so happy when I contemplate on Buddha's noble qualities. Araham, Araham, Araham. Now I am going to contemplate on 4 fundamental elements. They are Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo. Earth element, water element, fire element and air element. Solidity, liquidity, heat and motion. These are the things that consist with my body. My body completely consists with these 4 fundamental elements: solidity, liquidity, heat and motion. I contemplate on these 4 fundamental elements which are in my body. I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. At the same time, I contemplate on these 4 fundamental elements one by one. Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, earth element, water element, fire element and air element, solidity, liquidity, heat and motion, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, earth element, water element, fire element, air element, Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, solidity, liquidity, heat and motion. These are the things which consist with my body. These four fundamental elements, Nethan Mama, Neso Hamasmi, Nameso Atta, they are not mind, they are not me, they are not myself. They are the results of my food that I have taken. My body is the result of my actions, ignorance and other mental formations. This physical body is the result of my food that I have already taken. This body is not mine, me or myself. This is only a process of my mental formations and food. They are impermanent. They are dissatisfactory. They are selfless. Patavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Patavi, solidity, Apo, liquidity, Tejo, heat, Vayo, motion, Patavi, earth element, Apo, water element, Tejo, fire element, Vayo, air element. These are not mine, me or myself. They are the results of my food and my mentality. They are impermanent. They are suffering. They are selfless. Patavi, 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 Apo, 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 Tejo, 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 Vayo, Vayo, Vayo. Now I am going to contemplate on death, which surely comes to my life. My life is uncertain, death is certain. Contemplating on death is one of the meditation techniques in Buddhism that we can use to concentrate our mind. When we contemplate on death, our energy increases, our energy develops, and also we are able to concentrate our mind contemplating on death. Therefore, contemplating on death is a meditation technique in Buddhism. Now I am going to practice Marananusati, the mindfulness on death. I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. Keeping my attention around the nose or upper lip, I am going to contemplate on death. Jivitang aniyatang maranang niyatang. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. The very strong persons who are in this world, they passed away. The very educated people, very rich people, very strong people who are in this world passed away. I also go to this nature. I am unable to overcome this challenge. But I am able to overcome suffering of death. Even though my physical body goes to death, I can overcome the suffering of death. For that I develop my mind to the maximum level. Jivitang aniyatang maranang niyatang. Jivitang aniyatang maranang niyatang. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. Jivitang aniyatang maranang niyatang. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. Life is uncertain. Death is certain. ජීවිතං අනියතං මරණං නියතං ජීවිතං අනියතං මරණං නියතං ජීවිතං අනියතං මරණං නියතං. Now I am going to practice Asubha Bhavana or Kayagata Sati, the contemplating on impurity of body parts. My physical body consists with 32 body parts, such as hair, skin hair, nails, teeth, and skin, etc. When I contemplate on these body parts one by one, I can overcome lustful desire from my mind. Lust arises because of unknowing of this reality of my body parts. When I separate those body parts one by one by my mind, then I have no any attachment or detachment to a physical body. At the same time, I am able to concentrate my mind on contemplating of body parts. It says in Buddhism as a meditation technique, it names like Kayagata Sati or Asubha Bhavana, mindfulness of body or contemplating on impurity of body parts. Among these 32 body parts, I contemplate on few body parts in my life. I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. My body consists with 32 body parts. Kesa, hair. Loma, skin hair. Naka, nails. Danta, teeth. Tacho, skin. Kesa, hair. Loma, skin hair. Naka, nails. Danta, teeth. Tacho, skin. Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danta, Tacho, Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danta, Tacho, Tacho, Danta, Naka, Loma, Kesa, 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 Kesa. These body parts are not mine. They are not me. They are not myself. They are the results of my food and mental formations. They always arise and immediately cease according to my food and mental formations. Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danta, Tacho, Now I am going to practice breathing meditation. Breathing meditation in Buddhism is one of the main meditation techniques. Keeping my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. When I breathe in, I know that I am breathing in. When I breathe out, I know that I am breathing out. I keep my full attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment, breathing in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. When I breathe in long, I know that I am breathing in long. When I breathe out long, I know that I am breathing out long. Also, when I breathe in short, I know that I am breathing in short. When I breathe out short, I know that I am breathing out short. Breathing in, breathing out. I am breathing in, sensitive to the entire body. I am breathing out, sensitive to the entire body. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I am breathing in, calming bodily fabrication. I am breathing out, calming bodily fabrication. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. I keep my full attention in the present moment, breathing in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now I am going to contemplate on insight meditation, Vipassana Bhavana, or impermanence. Every moment my body changed, my mind also changed. The nature of my body and mind is that impermanence. They arise at the moment, they immediately cease at the moment. I reflect on this reality. I is impermanent. Forms are impermanent. I consciousness is impermanent. Ear is impermanent. Sound is impermanent. Ear consciousness is impermanent. Nose is impermanent. Smell is impermanent. Nose consciousness is impermanent. Tongue is impermanent. Taste is impermanent. Tongue consciousness is impermanent. Body is impermanent. Touch is impermanent. Body consciousness is impermanent. Mind is impermanent. Mental formations are impermanent. Mind consciousness is impermanent. This is my entire life, these are impermanent. These are dissatisfactory. These are selfless. They always arise and cease. The bottom level of these senses and objects are the five aggregates, Panchaskandha. Rupa, corporeality, Vedana, feelings, Sanya, perception, Sankhara, mental formations, and Vijnana, consciousness. Every moment, these five things together arise, they immediately cease together. The bottom level of my entire life is that these five aggregates. Every moment, these five aggregates arise and they immediately cease. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. I keep my full attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment, keeping my attention at the present moment. I reflect on impermanence of five aggregates. Arising, ceasing. Whatever I think, whatever I experience, it means these five aggregates arise at the moment. Because of impermanence of these five aggregates, they immediately cease without remaining anything. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. Everything is impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Sambe sankhara anicchati yada paññāya pansati ata nibbindati dukkhe esa maggo visuddhiyā. Every conditioned things are impermanent. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sambe sankhara dukkhati yada paññāya pansati ata nibbindati dukkhe esa maggo visuddhiyā. All conditioned things are dissatisfactory. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sabbe Dhamma Anattati Yada Panyaya Pansati Atanindindati Dukke Esa Maggo Visuddhiya. All phenomena are selfless. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.